The Book of Enoch explains that the Nephilim giants were not the only unnatural beings that existed in ancient times. According to this text, fallen angels known as the Watchers descended to earth and began interfering with humanity in the natural order. There were 200 of these Watchers, and their actions were deliberate, not accidental. They did not simply disobey God by teaching forbidden knowledge. Their rebellion went further. They wanted to change creation itself. Their true goal was to alter what God had made and create something new. A new race, one that was neither fully human nor fully animal. Something unnatural and forbidden. To accomplish this, the fallen angels began corrupting both humans and animals through forbidden reproduction known as miscegenation. This involved unnatural crossbreeding through unlawful unions. The Book of Enoch describes how they selected humans, livestock, wild animals, and birds from every category of creation. This was not symbolic. It was physical. It was intentional. Through this process, the fallen angels attempted to rewrite God's design and establish their own version of life on earth. To a certain extent, they succeeded. The result of this corruption was the creation of many hybrid beings. Not only the Nephilim giants, but also a wide range of monstrous creatures described as giants and monsters. These beings brought violence, fear, and moral decay across the earth. Humanity suffered greatly under their presence. The world became filled with bloodshed and corruption. This was not simply human sin, it was the corruption of creation itself. The Bible tells us that during the days of Noah, these non-human hybrid beings were terrorizing humanity. When we look back through history, we find similar beings described across different civilizations. In Greek mythology, centaurs are described as half-man and half-horse creatures, born from unions between humans and spiritual entities. This origin story closely resembles the account found in the Book of Enoch. Sirens, often misunderstood today, were originally described as half-human and half-bird beings, which aligns with the claim that the Watchers also corrupted birds as part of their experiments. Ancient Egypt provides even stronger parallels. Egyptian gods are frequently depicted as human-animal hybrids, with animal heads and human bodies. This raises a serious question. Were these figures purely symbolic, or were they representations of real beings that once existed? Since fallen angels desired worship and possessed advanced spiritual knowledge, it is possible they passed this knowledge to their hybrid offspring, making them appear godlike to ancient civilizations. After being cast out of heaven, these fallen angels and their creations may have been worshipped as gods on earth. According to the Book of Enoch in the Bible, the Great Flood was sent to cleanse the earth. The flood was not only about humanity, it was meant to remove the abominations that were never meant to exist. Most of these hybrid beings were destroyed. The fallen angels' plan was shattered. Their creations were reduced to ruin. Genesis 6:4 states that these hybrid beings existed before the flood and also after it, suggesting that some may have survived. This may explain why mysterious creatures, often called cryptids, continue to be reported around the world. Many of these beings share hybrid characteristics. One of the most famous examples is the Mothman, reportedly seen in Point Pleasant, West Virginia, during the 1960s, described as a winged humanoid with glowing red eyes. The Book of Enoch also explains that the spirits of the hybrid beings who were destroyed in the flood became what we now call demons. This may explain why demonic entities throughout history are often depicted as half-human and half-animal forms. These accounts force us to ask a difficult question. Were these stories simply myths or fragments of a truth that has been hidden over time? If you are deeply interested in exploring these mysteries further, I have a complete Book of Enoch playlist available on my channel that you can watch. And if you would like to read the Book of Enoch for yourself, you will see a link on the screen where you can purchase it directly, or you can visit my store to buy it there. Read it for yourself and decide what has been hidden from you.